this song that I'm going to play is a song called Come Back to Me, and it's kind of the first song that is the Hello Crow song. And I'm going to tell you a story about it that I don't think I ever told on stage before, but I actually wrote this song shortly after listening to a CBC podcast hosted by Duncan McHugh. He kind of did the whole thing, and it's called Cooper Island. And it's essentially about this residential school that was on Cooper Island, which is just off the coast of British Columbia, and it tells this heartbreaking, horrifying story of what happened at this school. And they called it like the Alcatraz sort of thing. It's quite a horrific podcast, like, to listen to. It's crazy, and it really shines a light on just what people went through. And so I was pretty angry listening to it. And, growing up, like, I kind of understood these, and I learned about all this stuff when I was a kid. But to hear the details through this amazing, horrifying podcast was pretty moving. And I was mostly mad at the idea that what the government at that time, what they planned to do was to take the Indian out of the child, right? Like, that kind of was the goal. And it was kind of made to action through institutions like the church. And I was mostly angry because I feel like in a lot of ways it really worked. I'm a Mi'kmaq, and I don't really know my language very well, right? My mom, she could understand it. My grandmother, she was a fluent speaker, and I grew up in a community, not Wabanaki, and like at one point everybody would have known our language, right? And it just I put all those feelings into this song, and the song is I call it a bit of like a war cry. And it's called Come Back to Me because a lot of us, we want that language to come back to us, or for us to come back to it. And through things like this and being in this band, there's a lot of hope, so this one's called Come Back to Me.
Generations old, lost as she aged from a good home. She never had a hope, she never stood a chance. They took her song and they stole her dance.